What's up, guys? I'm GotenFreecss, and we are here for some more Komi Can't Communicate. We are on episode 3 now, fourth of the way through. So last episode we had 3 Komi x Tadano moments, which was dope. First we had the little typhoon part where Komi was on the phone with Tadano because the power went out for her, but it wasn't out for Tadano. And she asked Tadano if they could talk on the phone for a little bit longer than what they would usually do, which is probably not very long anyway. And we got Komi speaking that episode too. So that was nice to hear the voice actor. The same person who voices Komi is the person who voices Kaguya from Kaguya-san, which is dope to see the little minute differences that she uses for Komi and Kaguya respectively. Then our second moment came when Tadano was listening to the other guys in the class, like the ninja dude fantasize about what it'd be like to date some of the other girls in the class, like Yamai, Agari, and Naka. There we go. Naka. Yeah, to see what it was like. And Tadano in his mind envisioned what it would be like with him and Komi, and they just had a simple dinner and watched the dishes together. And then Tadano, as usual, flipped out and was like, no way. Tadano, man, you gotta give yourself more credit. Everybody rates you, dude. Everybody, even on Nemini. Then our last moment with them came during the love game, where you had to make somebody shy by saying I love you. And Tadano couldn't even finish the word. He got too shy too quick. But Komi left the room not to anyone's knowing, and was shy too as well, because she didn't want him to hear it. She wanted to hear him say it, but at the same time she was glad that he didn't say it. And then as a little add-on, we actually did make a new friend. I was about to say we didn't make a friend this episode, but we did, with the cat cafe, where Komi went to the cat cafe and met her new friend, Shouko, which is a black cat that's basically like the boss of all the other cats. And he's very uncooperative with other humans, but he sees that Komi wasn't getting any type of attention from the cats. They were all scared of her. So he went over and they became pals, which was dope and fun and cute. Like to see it. So yeah, that was that for that episode. So without further ado, let's get into episode 3. He definitely can. He can interpret, because he used to be just like you. He knows exactly what you're thinking. How did you know? Because dang, suddenly felt embarrassed. Facts. Look at that OG Tadano. In other words, you just want to be closer to her. Want to be closer friends with her. What? Nah, let's not tell her. So freaking creepy. Why? Why? Nope, not at all. You're not even a sliver in her mind right now. I see you also have a whiteboard. Yes, that's exactly what she's thinking. Everything is not about you, girl, bro. Never even the sliver in her mind. Come on. Two different. Their answers are so different from one another. It just shows how their personalities are different from each other. Idaka! What? Why would you flinch? Komi-san went to take a look, but couldn't get close because there was too many people. Those are actually the most reasonable answers that you probably gave. The rainbow. No way, Komi. What are you doing? What are you doing? She's probably just happy that you two are, in her eyes, getting along. The fact that they didn't realize that and he did, man, just shows how, man, Tadano is really that dude. The second session? Who we fantasized about this time? I cannot believe we're doing a second session of this. This dude, he said, I reviewed and modified my story. This is the second draft. Nice, nice. I messed well on Nimini-san. Oh, wow. She hit you. She hit you. You flabbergasted right now. The silent. Yup. This will actually make sense. She would not care that this dude is wearing a whole ninja outfit. Yoshi. I want her to be my mom. What is going on? What? We just changed the whole tone of this. A pinwheel? Oh, we get it. We get it. That kimono is dope. That kimono is dope, Komi. Imagine we need a whole spin-off anime of that right there. We disbanded it as soon as she got in the room. She's gonna take that the wrong way. Even somebody like her? Even somebody like her stomach growls in the typical anime trope. It's Komi. That Comyushou. Why are we playing this Naruto like music? I almost feel like you can hear the believe it. The aura, the blue fire. Katai like raging fire. Yes. Interpret what he's thinking, Tadano, just like you do Komi. The camera shaking and all that. What? What? What kind of statement is that? So why are you leaving me, Tadano? My boy, this is your bro. This is Tadano's bro. I'm telling you, man. She came out because he was worried. He's all good. He's all good. Katai is just a gentle giant, man. What are your hobbies? Like an interview? He trying to see if y'all match up well. Yeah, she couldn't understand it last episode either. What? Thanks, I would be too. Why? Why, Tadano? Don't egg that on. She's having complicated feelings because she She would probably want to be in his position. Kobe is gonna pass out, and he is too. Bad. He said, you ain't got a lot of kicking, my dude. You ain't gotta lie. Why? Why, Najimi? What are you saying? That would help him. Of course, that reason you want. Hey, man of little words, but understands. He thought she was a ghost. What? Why? Yeah, why? Why would you shake your head no? Kobe, you look so awkward doing this. Oh man's like, if you don't say what you want, I'm gone. It's all these. She wants to for herself. Oh no, I guess she want them all for herself. I thought she was gonna have five and let everybody else in the crib have one. Yeah, she wanted to dance with you and you alone, my dog. You were supposed to tell her that you like her, my boy. Don't try to delude yourself, Tadano. You just not putting that confidence in yourself, my boy. You really rate it. Your stats are really high. Wow. Wow. What a coincidence. Meeting Komi-san at a time like this. Oh wow, he actually said what a coincidence. How nice and gentlemanly of you. Nah, let him walk you home, Komi. Yes, ask her. Tadano. You fumbling. Yes. Oh, look at that. Yep, ask her now. Nice, my boy. Clap it up. Took that courage. Took that lead. Extra. I see the master's disciples must write their name there. What? You're her only apprentice then, I guess, because she has that. Okay, so that was Komi Can't Communicate, episode 3, man. And this episode was another fun, cute episode, man. Had another Komi and Tadano moment. But first, we start off with Nakanaka and Yamai, and they both kind of want to get closer to Komi-san. But Tadano was like, you guys don't understand what she's saying. You take everything the wrong way. So the whole point of their little segment is to see how they could interpret what Komi's thinking. And neither one of them gets it right, which is the funny bit of it. Yeah, neither one of them can interpret what she's saying. For example, when they're taking the volleyballs away from her after PE, Yamai takes it in a totally different way that only relates to her. That's pretty much what all her answer was. Whereas Nakanaka is taking it as, oh, that's their job. Good job, Commoners, in her Chunibyo fashion. And she also feels like Tadano can't understand her because she's Chunibo, but little does she know that Tadano used to be Chunibo too before he became the Tadano that we all know. And we had a little nice little shot photo of him, you know, back in the old days, the OG Tadano. Really dope and fun to see, as it should be. The only person that really understands Komi throughout all of this is Tadano. Tadano interpreted everything correctly, and then at the end where Komi overheard them and said that she saw them talking and all that, looked like they were having fun. Tadano's the only one that recognized that when she thinks that they look like they were having fun, she wanted to join in. And it just shows how close knit the two of them are. Then we get a second segment of the first segment from last episode with the fantasies. Didn't think we were gonna see that. That was hilarious. Dude said, I gotta do my second draft. That was the rough draft. This is the final draft. This is the revised version of the fantasies. And this time we have Anemone playing the bigger sister role, and Silent too. That was nice, little picnic between the two of them in that fantasy. Then we got the ninja dude with Kaide, and then we get the last one with like a, I guess you could say, kind of like a shogun setting with like a stealthy attacking type Komi in a Komodo with a knife going like this. That looks dope. They need a whole spin-off anime of that, like a samurai Komi. That would be dope. Samurai Komi, no talking, just straight slicing. It was also nice to see more Katai and Tadano's relationship building as bros. Like Katai just trying to, you know, invite him to have lunch, you know, just trying to build that friendship with him, but he's just so nervous and he's trying too hard. And as typical of Tadano, man, once Tadano recognizes it, you know, tells Komi he's gonna go have lunch with Katai, and Komi's scared for Tadano, so she follows him because she has the wrong perception of Katai. And Tadano, you know, he just basically says like, you know, you're overdoing it. You don't have to force it. We could be friends, and you could just be yourself, man. And that's why Tadano he's an MVP. He's an MVP candidate, man, for 2022 now. But yeah, then they notice Komi, and then they all have lunch. And also, as you can see in the extra, Katai writes his name in Komi's book of friends, but misinterpreted as all her disciples, because he still thinks that she's the master of communication. And then we end off the segment with Komi, you know, wanting to get some nice hot steamed sweet potatoes that, you know, the delivery guy is coming through the rounds, letting people know that he's coming with the sweet potatoes. And so she goes and gets 5. I don't know if she was getting them all for herself, or was it for the other people in the house, and she was just gonna have an extra one to make that 5. But then we transition over to Tadano, and Tadano is thinking about when he wore the dress during the cultural festival, which is crazy that he didn't even think about it then, but now so long later he's thinking about it. And then he decides, you know, to get off his mind, he's gonna go ride his bike outside for a little bit. And then we meet up coincidentally with Komi, and Tadano was like, maybe I should invite her out for winter break. And at first he wasn't gonna do it, but shouts to Tadano, he took that courage and that leap of faith and invited Komi. But it took for Komi to do that by giving him the sweet potato that actually gave him that encouragement, which is dope to see. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we're gonna do next episode for the winter break. What activities are we gonna do? Whatever it is, I'm open to it, and I'll be there to watch it. Hopefully you guys will be there with me too. So if you like the video, please leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you'd like to see more of my reactions to Komi Can't Communicate, consider hitting the subscribe button. With that, I'm David. Hope you guys have a great one.